what was it like holding £500,000
The Beerus
in your hands?
The Beerus chain, yeah, that was amazing actually. The Beerus chain doesn't come out that often. And he mentioned to us he's going to bring it out for the show. And obviously he's got like 500 grand just on his chain. And then he's like, oh, Randy, before you leave, I've got one thing for you. And he gives me the chain. I think he was going to give it me. I should have wore it. That's what I regret. I regret not wearing it. He should have. I think he was getting it to put it over my head, but I just took it in my hand because I was too nervous. But yeah, I was holding this and I was like, oh, should I throw it into the crowd? And I was like, bro, imagine if this dropped now. Like not for my fault, but imagine if it just like came apart from the necklace and it just fell. I'd be dying. So I gave it to Steve, JJ's bodyguard, as quick as I could and just ran off. That was good. That was fun. That was also a fun period buying that chain because I was cameramanning him at the time then, and he was going there. And the video idea was to be like, oh, let's spend, or he's going to spend $100,000 on jewelry. But we were going to clickbait it, so it's not going to be $100,000. It's going to be like a couple of things, and we're going to title it that, right? We get there, and then he stopped buying a watch, and his watch is like, I'm not going to. Yeah, look, yeah. Then it turns into 2 videos. He actually buys a 200 grand watch. It was supposed to be spending 100 grand on various different jewelry, and it was supposed to be clickbait. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to get a chain or like a pendant made, and they're going to make it. And then I heard the price. I was about to faint, man. I was thinking, what the hell? But yeah, nah. That was a fun period in life, just following him around, filming all these crazy stuff that he's doing. Look at that though. That's crazy, isn't it? That's the most unique, one of the most unique pieces of jewelry in modern entertainment, in my opinion. People always say that's a waste of money, but it's not. I don't think it is at all. Because number one, it'll hold its value, probably in pure just materials alone. But also the size JJ is now as well. Like someone out there one day he'll never sell it, but someone would love to buy that, wouldn't they? If you're a multi-millionaire KSI fan, you could own part of his, one of his prized possessions.
Is that the 200 grand watch he's wearing whilst buying it?
Yeah. They were so smart, when they were doing when they were selling it to him, because I'm not sure if I've ever brought this up on the podcast or not, but I'll say it again. I'll tell the story. So they show him a few watches, and I've always learned this sales strategy. Actually, when I'm doing my own businesses and I'm always doing sales stuff, I always keep this strategy in mind because he said I want something that's bust down. Obviously, they know what bust down means. It's like a rap term, but anyway, it means a watch that's just got diamonds all over it. So instead of just being like diamond encrusted around the side, the whole thing. Yeah, so keep that picture up there. Yeah, there's 3 watches, right? So he says I want one that's bust down, and then they go, right, okay, yeah, we know what you mean. We know exactly what you want. Show him watch number 1, and he's like, oh, this is really nice, yeah, but it's not. I wanted diamonds around everything. This is not right, So he goes, have you got any more? And they show him the next one, and he goes, oh yeah, this is actually really nice. How much is this? This one's cool, but again, it's not what I want. I want it bust down, man. I want like diamonds all over it. So then they go, and you see maybe go a few seconds before that shot right there. Yeah, so it's underneath. So he has it there. He knows exactly what he wants, but he's been showing him 2 other ones that he doesn't like much. And he's there, look, is it possible to get the whole thing? The whole thing, look, and then he goes, look, yep. So I've learned that my whole life now, or since then I've learned that. So in my future endeavors, I'm going to learn that sales strategy. You give them what they don't want. They don't want it, and then show them what they really want. And he knew that. And then obviously JJ bought that one. So he did his job. Amazing. But yeah, what a guy.